Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more of our Wessex campaign for Thrones of Britannia. Quickly before we get started, I just want to say that I'm still running my giveaway by the time this video is up for you guys to win a free copy of Thrones of Britannia. I believe by the time this video goes up, there's about 2 or 3 days left. I'll make sure to link it down below in the description and obviously also in the comments. So be sure to enter it. It's completely free to enter. All you have to do is just go follow me on my various social medias and I'll make sure to pick a winner before the game does come out, so you will have plenty of time to go ahead and pick that up. So in the last episode, we went ahead and absolutely smashed East Anglia, taking quite a few of their provinces. They are still somewhat strong, however, Sussex has just gone in, taking out so many of their provinces, and they're actually really strong. If we take a look at the diplomatic statues, yeah, look how big they are. They're definitely one of my biggest vassals for sure, holding a lot of territory. So as long as I keep them on side, will be very good, but it's whether or not these guys start to like rebel against me and try to take over my lands. Maybe that's where we might have to have some issues, and I'm sure there's going to be some events down the line where we actually have to maybe fight some rebellious vassals and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, and I don't know if there is or not. I'm not just saying that because there might not be. But I just assume there will be events later on as we do come to form England, you know, having to fight your own vassals and stuff. And they might just decide not to join me in wars and rebel and stuff anyway. So that should be very interesting nonetheless. So we decided to go ahead and declare war on this Viking nation. They came over from, I imagine, Scandinavia, or maybe they came from, you know, maybe even like Norman areas in France or something. And they went ahead and took out some of East Anglia's provinces. And we wanted to obviously take it because we want this land. So we decided to take them out and push in our forces. So that's currently what Alfred is doing. His army is kind of depleted. It hasn't really ever got a chance to hold firm. But so is theirs, really. Theirs is quite depleted as well. I don't think our banter power is great here, but we are going to be building some siege equipment. So we should be able to get that very soon. Yeah, so if we get this siege equipment, that should make this siege battle a lot easier. So we'll continue to assault that. We also went ahead and claimed this down here from the south with our secondary army. There was another invasion down in the south. Luckily, after a few raids, we managed to deal with it. And I think we're just ready to end the turn. We're making 4 grand every single turn now, which is great. Because we have such a vast empire, we need that amount of money to be upgrading all our farms and other buildings so that we can afford all these extra provinces. Because I think the bigger farms you get, the more levies you can get as well. Obviously, being an English kingdom, we're limited to taking away our levies from the farms. As if we go over our limit, which I think is 25 at the moment. Oh, they sallied out. Oh, yes, I'll take this battle. Yeah, I mean, these guys aren't really a problem. And all we have to do is hold the line against them. And we have a superior cavalry force. Oh, yeah, let's do this. And they have a lot of good infantry. Well, not good infantry, but the long axes will be annoying to deal with. I'll grant from that. But I think our infantry can hold the line. I'm glad they went ahead and sallied out. An interesting fact, if you guys want to know, I was actually born in this place we're fighting at right now. Not this specific, you know, battlefield, but Colchester, which is quite a famous Roman city. I was actually born there when I was younger. I no longer live there, but, you know, it's just kind of cool, you know, to be able to do this and fight. And that's why I kind of understand, you know, normally, you know, Great Britain in the ancient Rome games and stuff like that isn't really, you know, that important, honestly, compared to, you know, the other more important settlements. But it's just been really nice kind of fighting all these places I've been. So I definitely I understand why you guys, a lot of the Americans want an American Civil War, Total War. You know, going to these battlefields and places you've actually been are really cool. And it's nice because we haven't really had a total war until, like, obviously the Kingdoms DLC. We had a total war about England, but like even Empire, England, you know, you don't really spend any time fighting in England. You know, you always just go out and push elsewhere. So yeah, as I said, it's just been really cool to kind of go to all these other places and, you know, be like, oh shit, yeah, I've been there and I've seen the history and I've seen that castle, you know, which I think has been the coolest thing, being like, oh yeah, I've actually been to that fortress, you know. So we'll stick our axemen on either flanks. We have our archers in the center, and then our cavalry. Our cavalry are just going to dominate this battlefield, I think. Obviously, on the right flank, we have a lot of scout horses, but I think that'll be fine. Obviously, these guys right here are more heavier horse, should hopefully get stuck in on this left-hand side. So let's start that, and obviously, we already are in Shield Castle. Yeah, we are. Nice little shield wall going on down the battle line. We'll stick that out, let them come a bit closer. Our archer line should be good as well at hitting bears. I believe they have, what, 2 units of archers? Yeah, 2 units of archers, some Viking archers and some armored archers. One of the things that you don't really get improvement of, and that looks very cool, though, with Vikings just marching forward like that. One of the things, though, with archers is they don't tend to get better the better unit you get. They get a bit more tankier, they get some better armor, so they don't die as quickly. But their actual missile damage very, very rarely goes up. So it's all, kind of what I like to do is I just always like to keep the cheapest archers. Because, yeah, they will die quickly if they're in an archer v archer fight. But, you know, they still do the same amount of damage, so I'd much rather spend the extra money on better infantry. It's kind of what I like to tend to do. So, our right flank is mainly spear militia. Or spear levies, I should call them. Whereas, as we go along right a bit more, we have a bit of a better units. We have some, yeah, and then we have our elite force is going to be this left flank. The archer fire is coming in now. Ideally, oh, these are skirmishers. Yeah, I think I definitely want to try and kill their skirmishers if I can. Yeah, everyone should be shooting. If we select all missiles, everyone just focus down them Viking skirmishers. Cavalry, make sure we don't get charged on us. I say that and we literally have just been charged, but I'll make sure I deal with these guys now. So we'll send our cavalry round to help fight these guys. But the nice thing is as well is what we can do is we can go ahead and send Alfred in the center. Alfred's bodyguard unit is great. And someone told me in the last episode, which I really appreciate, that Alfred did fight when he had to, but he was a decent warrior, but he tended obviously not to go into combat if he could avoid it, which is smart. Obviously, you don't want the king to die in a battle so early on. You know, if he dies, that's a fucking huge blow to the entire empire. So let's get our stealth stuck in here. Viking scouts versus our scouts should be fine. Axemen can go charging, and even if they do actually have their longbow soldiers or their long axes over on the flanks. And I think I'm just going to go charge my dudes in here, get myself stuck in. I even have my own long axes. Yeah, they've pushed very heavy over to this left-hand side, which is, I kind of like that. Because them pushing over to that left-hand side means that my elite units can kind of segregate a large portion of their men as our cavalry comes piling into the battle. I also really appreciate it, guys. I know I say this every episode, but honestly, I do really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support I've been getting on this series so far. It really does mean a lot, so I am very, very grateful. All the comments, all the likes and everything really do help out the channel, and I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has been doing that. You know, it's awesome to see you guys enjoying this series, and it's a really fun game, honestly. Like, it isn't anything too crazy. They haven't dramatically changed a bunch of mechanics or anything in Thrones of Britannia. It's just a really nicely designed game, though, in my opinion. You know, if you go in expecting this to be like the craziest new Total War, you know, it's not going to be that. But, you know, for a game, it's a good step in the right direction. That's why I hope the game does well, so that Jack Lusted gets a bigger budget next time and he can make better games. Because for me, like, Jack Lusted is absolutely nailing this. He's definitely one of the older designers as well. Someone who's been with the game, you know, since Shogun 2 and stuff like that. So he kind of has the older Total War mentality, if that makes sense. Like, oh, we'll get our cavalry out of there and just hammer an anvil. Alfred has now gone in. Probably should move our archers up, though, and shoot their units of archers. Even though we do have cavalry that can maybe deal with that. Oh, wow. Our axemen actually beat back their long axes. I'm surprised that we managed to do that. And they actually have some spearmen there as well. I guess let's just go ahead and watch a bit of a battle. I know we're still on slow-mo as well, but I'm kind of enjoying this. We have our cavalry pushing around that right flank. More of our axes going in. Yeah, cavalry come round. We could obviously just hammer into these archers or just let our own general do its thing. Over on this other side is probably the biggest major engagement. We have our most elite swords here, right? And long axes. Yeah, we have a lot of heavily armored units here. So we're going to wait for a hammer and anvil opportunity there. As I guess we're going to come in and smash these archers with our horses. And you guys come around and help Alfred. We have some extra other buffs as well. We have Taunt, which lowers their morale. Definitely pop that off from this unit. Actually pops off on loads. God, Alfred is so good at the beginning of the campaign. Being a tier 10 general is just crazy, man. Raised banners. Oh, raised banners is oh my god, but raised banners is great for avoiding missile damage. Because it goes ahead and reduces missile damage by 50. That's a lot. Or missile block chance up by 50. Which is actually a lot. Archers as well can just keep on moving forward. None of you guys should be on skirmish mode. So just move up and continue to shoot them. Their archers are still over there, which I do want to kind of kill. So you guys move up. And as I said, yeah, so we want to probably pour in here and try and take these guys out if we can. We'll probably commit Alfred over to this right-hand side or left-hand side now, mainly because that's the fight that is kind of struggling. Or at least that's kind of where the most kind of strongest units are at the moment in the battlefield as our cavalry comes flying into the back there. Perfect. And we got our own cavalry coming in here as well. But yeah, we want to try and force some of them in. But they are going to be trying to hammer an anvil or hit me in the rear, which is kind of smart of them. Granted, they're about to kind of change that opinion as our cavalry comes in. Oh, and long axes getting sent to the floor. And one of the really cool things, actually, about Thrones of Britannia when it comes to cavalry is when cavalry hits into infantry, the ones that maybe go around the flanks and don't hit into anyone actually then turn around and come into the rear of the unit after the charge has gone off. So the unit doesn't just like kind of carry on running. It actually does turn around and help out, which is a really nice feature. I like that a lot. Yeah, you guys should be on skirmish mode now, though. We got a general unit there, so yeah, let's bring everyone back there. Yeah, I guess the fight hasn't really, been completely won yet either. I probably should be paying a little bit more attention, just to double check that we do end up winning this. Granted, though, my cavalry has secured this battle. And the more of these guys we kill as well, the better, actually, because if we can kill all of their forces, we can then go ahead and put up the infantry a little bit. We can then go ahead and take the city out a lot quicker, because they will obviously get their whatever I don't kill here will then go to the back to the city. Their heavy shields as well, their general bodyguard, which is really cool. I really dig the fact that generals seem to be a lot more tankier in Thrones of Britannia. I always felt it was a bit lame, if your general was just, it just kind of felt like normal in normal Total Wars that your general was just kind of like anyone else. Probably should go and help them out as well. The rest of the archers continue to shoot there. Yeah, like we are winning, but it's because we just got such shit units here that it's very, very hard to take them out. Alfred's coming over here. Yeah, we're cleaning up over here. We got all our cavalry there as well. I guess I'll move all my cavalry over to this other side. We did actually just lose a unit of our horses, but we got some of our pretty decent units, and we're actually getting some lovely experience as well. We're fighting a lot of battles, meaning that we can go ahead and just pick up a huge amount of experience on Alfred's army and just make it as good as it is. Probably should hold fire on the missiles now. Going to be a great hammer and anvil. So you see these horses like, oh, they didn't really do it that way. I guess because, I don't know why they didn't do it. But normally what the horses do is they go around and then they kind of sweep around the flanks, which is just really cool. Just their general left, yeah, Alfred, we'll try and rout him, honestly, because I think this is just the garrison, which we're currently dealing with. You guys are killing them, yeah. But Alfred's unit almost has golden experience as well. I definitely want to maybe try and boost up his warrior ability, because that could be pretty cool to grab, right? Having the warrior ability would give us some good bonuses. We'll take the horses as well and just go chase whatever archers are shooting us right over here. No, they're routing. Where are their archers then? I swear I have some archers still. Oh no, they're routing now? Yeah, they're routing anyway. So I guess we'll just try and kill this general really quickly. We'll form up our wedge formations, and then we'll just go flying into his back. I mean, he's quite close to routing now, but we'll just come flying in here. Beautiful. Look at him. He doesn't stand a chance, does he? Getting completely surrounded. There we go. Enemy general's been killed, meaning that unit's wiped. The battle's been won. No, they've still got a few more random units here. There you go. It's all routing now. Especially now the news of the general going down. I mean, it's just kind of silly though. But these 22 men are still holding here, but yeah, they're gone now anyway. Luckily, we have some cavalry to finish them up. Decisive victory. I could have waited around maybe and killed the extra couple men, but look at that. We slaughtered them there. Alfred is just tier 10, or like, what? He only says he's tier. Well, he's only rank 6, but he's a tier 10 commander. So the amount of buffs he gives just makes his army so strong. And like, this army just isn't good enough as well. Granted, this is just a Viking invasion army, so it's not going to be like a structured army. If we were to say, for example, fight Mercia, they'd have much more of a structured army, meaning that these battles would be a lot harder. We could liberate it, forming East Seaxe. We could do that, but I kind of almost want the city. again, this is one of my complaints I had in recent videos. I would love to be able to see my empire before making this decision, right? Because at the moment, like, we could liberate it and make a new faction, and that would be really cool. But I also don't know how else that would affect me. Like, do I hold those places in the other provinces, etc., etc.? I guess I could sack it and then find out. I mean, we're just going to occupy it because I'm pretty sure I hold the provinces I want. But still, it's kind of annoying. Like, I wish I could be able to see everything before making my way over. So, yeah, we killed their general in battle. Morality of the bees. No, not the bees. What the hell? A small yield of honey this year indicates, oh no, the bees are going. Oh, we lose a lot of money from farms as well. 50%. That's crazy. Goddamn bees. Like, for the fact that I know that I hold most of these, I'm going to take it. But it would have been cool to be able to check that before we dive into the game. So we actually have quite a few other techs now. Oh, I'd love that. Attack another army 10 times. Oh, I really want to pick up. Because better, like, commanding units is just cool. That's what I'm all about. I want my general to be very elite. Oh, we can upgrade our spearmen. That'd be pretty big. Obviously, get archers, again, as I said, don't really matter. Civic-wise, can get some military civics. Reinforcement range, raiding, sacking. I guess none of this stuff is that important. And +2 war fervor is actually really nice to help counterbalance it every time. That's actually really nice. We could get better axemen and better swordsmen, actually. And less upkeep cost and better. I mean, we don't really have axemen. I think I'm going to get better spears, honestly. Because I have a lot of them in my army, so picking up some extra ones would be very useful. So it looks like our heir, our son, has also leveled up. I guess, you know, we'll make him quartermaster. The extra movement range is really nice, especially because these guys are down in the south, so the more they can move, the better, and we'll also do that. The 5th upgrade for champion is really good, adding a ton more bonuses, and also giving some nice stuff to the army as well. I think, yeah, it gives an extra 5% and also extra morale as well for the army, which is good. You know, the ones which are, like, unit-wide are pretty big. So I guess we'll go in here, take these guys out, and then just take the city. Again, if we could liberate this, I might, but I don't think we're going to have the chance to because it is Sussex's provinces.
On the march.
But we will just siege them out. And this is all good experience for this army as well. Yeah, we could subjugate them. But they're Viking scum, so I don't think we do. I think we'll just occupy the city.
Agreed.
Now, like, this is the chance where I wish they would add back in. Oh, a nice boat haven right there. Kind of cool. Some ports. Yeah, this is one of the things I wish we could get. It's actually a fucking huge city. 4 provinces is crazy. Or four places is pretty insane. Yeah, this is one of the things I wish that we would go ahead and get gifting back, because I'd love to be able to give this back to the original owners. I should pick up this so we have better armor here. We can always transfer troops over here to retrain them. Because it'd be nice just to give this back to its rightful owners, but unfortunately we just don't get the opportunity to. Money from churches, yeah, you can do down here. I think we do actually have a church down here. Yeah, we do have a church down there. And then up here in East Seaxe, none of this is really great. I guess we'll just pick you. So yeah, these guys aren't happy, but I think we also picked up a ton more. Yeah, no, we picked up 2. I guess we can give away some estates up here. And that should keep everyone happy. Yeah, I mean, we lose a lot of influence because we don't have many, but no one else really has higher influence than us anyway, so we could have done that. I probably should have checked for, honestly. That was kind of noobish of me. So, yeah, you're unhappy, but we need to repair these buildings, which we will do because we do have an okay amount of money. And both of you guys are quite unhappy, but we have the armies to take them out if we need to. So now, what do we want to do? Could obviously move down here and take this out. This is a double province as well, which is kind of nice. We have 1,000 gold left as well. Is there anywhere I really want to upgrade? If we go ahead and take a look at our province management, we can kind of run through everything, see if there's anything to really look at upgrading. Maybe over here. This is actually one of my wealthier provinces. This is my wealthiest province right here. Oh, actually Winchester. Yeah, nice. Winchester has gained a bit more money. So I might, I guess, push that and just upgrade to better cloth weavers and really focus on that. So we take a look at the map itself. And we go to diplomatic status. We can see that we pushed East Anglia all the way back there, which is nice. And these guys are obviously going to go down very soon as well. We can even send Alfred down there, as we have a nice little rim right there of Sussex, which is kind of protecting us. And yeah, I think we just end the turn once again. We got some nice food as well, and we have also increased our army levy. Oh, do we actually have any better units to recruit out of interest? No. Yeah, our replenishment of our roster is really bad. I don't know if I'm just getting really unlucky, because one of the things, obviously, technically, you could get super unlucky because it's a percentage chance every time, and I don't think there's ever a 100% chance of something happening. So you could technically be the unluckiest person ever and never get a unit recruited every turn. Like, because even if it's like a 99% chance, you could constantly be getting that 1% chance. Now, granted, you know, odds favour you to be getting a unit back every couple turns or so, but technically you don't have to. Faction has been destroyed. Yeah, a lot of factions are going down as well. All flooding where? Up here. That's kind of annoying. And I guess we will repair it somewhat. So there's the army up there. It does look like they are coming down here, so I guess we will go ahead and march into this province just to stop them from doing anything annoying. But it does still keep me inside Colchester's region, so the unhappiness is kind of high though. Oh, does that mean we can improve these guys? Oh yeah, we can improve his army. That's actually really good. I might look to get some better units though if I can, but I just don't think I do. Yeah, it's so annoying that these guys aren't replenishing. I mean, it is only an 18% chance, but you think we would have got them by now. So yeah, I guess we'll just retrain the entire army. It's probably going to be kind of take all our money. It's 2 grand. It's pretty much all our money. But now these guys have 5% better stats than their counterparts. Oh, nice. Alfred has also leveled up. So yeah, I was thinking about going down champion just to make his bodyguard really good. But we are getting kind of close to this. And the extra 20% movement range is great. I mean, an extra 30% there. So I think as we continue to level up Alfred, we'll pick up Quartermaster. And then maybe we'll look at something else. Maybe replenishment would be great as well. But that's like everyone in the province that gets that. And then maybe we'll go down champion. So I don't really know what else to get. His zeal isn't great, but zeal isn't that important. I mean, it's kind of nice because it kind of like speaks to, you know, Alfred going ahead and pushing out everyone's, you know, screaming out on the battlefield, actually having a great presence almost. Like so. Yep. Our mines are done next turn, which should help with our economy. And as I said, we can probably build up a couple more units. I guess I'll build up some extra units here. But I mean, it's just like one soldier. These guys have a 36% of replenishing every turn. At least our next court school is done soon. The Royal Academy. Because that gives our commanders 8. What does it do? It's a little bit more, right? Or no, that is 8. Yeah, so it gives us 8 experience every single turn on all of our generals. So it basically means our dudes should just be leveling up constantly, which is great. The more they level up, the better. We don't have any more money, though, so let's end the turn. I do actually want to see the missions I have, because Thrones Britannia does heavily rely on kind of a little bit more of a story-driven campaign. Nothing like Warhammer 2, but it definitely does try and kind of push you forward with having more of a story campaign, kind of like trying to lead you through to form England, etc., through these story missions. I mean, maybe. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should we go more independent and start declaring war on our own vassals? Like, do you think we should just try and unify everyone? Because I don't think we can confederate in Attila or as Wessex. I know you can confederate as other factions. Yeah, you can't like force them in. Maybe it could be a cool idea just to make this campaign a little bit harder. Just declare war on all of my vassals and just try and wipe them out. Could be fun. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So you're my heir. That does give me an extra 5% movement. You're a born commander as well. So maybe we'll just try and keep on boosting up that command skill. Give your bodyguard a little bit more of a boost. Yeah, that is going up as well. I mean, you are just a garrison commander right now, but you're learning the ropes, right? Oh, you've come over as well. I guess you're another Viking nation, and Sussex has taken out all of East Anglia. Yeah, so what are my missions? Can I see? Objectives right now. Missions. Eliminate East Anglia. Okay, cool. Well, we can do that. And I guess we also want to try and kill this Viking as well. Oh, no, you're all the way over here. We could take them out. What are you? Does it tell me? Yeah, you're Great Viking Army. So we want to kill you anyway. Are all of you guys Great Viking Armies? Yeah, so we'll probably... What we'll do before... Because we want to fight Mercia. Oh, Mercia are losing to the Welsh. Ooh, baby. Okay, I kind of prefer that, but Mercia are losing because it'll make. Because I don't really want to fight, you know, like what are we called? English nations, English kingdoms v English kingdoms. Even that would kind of be kind of cool. But to be fair, Mercia are fucking huge as well. So this war could go anywhere. I imagine a lot of the Mercian armies are all the way over here. Yeah, I think that's where I can see their armies at least. Yeah, but I probably want to take this faction out, and even if it's going to bring us into a war, because I don't think they have a few so if we go to war with them, we'd have to go to war with this entire bulk, but it'd be kind of fun. But for now, let's make our way with Alfred. Probably going to not have a battle for a little while, actually. I would quite like to take this out, so we're going to make our way over there. Again, it does leave this place to possibly rebel, but we can actually build a church here, so let's do that. Probably should have done that a while ago, honestly. Build a church there to make it a little bit happy. The salt mines definitely don't help. they're too salty, that's why they're so unhappy, right? That's funny. We have a little bit more money left. I think I'll just keep on trying to boost up Winchester. Oh no, we can't buy anything else there. What's my second best region money-wise, if we do it by that? Oh, see, this place is actually a bit better. No, it's not. Yeah, that's Winchester there. There's this one over there. I mean, it is a pretty huge province. And you guys are only just happy. So let's improve the churches over here. And then we'll probably upgrade one of the mines again and get a bit more money in. Because it does seem like that's a really effective way to do it. So if we take a look at like the world map as well, just seeing what's going on, what factions are huge. So Northumbria are pretty low. Yeah, Northumbria aren't really doing too great. They got smashed up by Mercia. Up in the north, again, the Scots aren't doing... I mean, well, Strathclyde, or Clut, or whatever it's called, which I believe is a Viking naval faction, is doing good. The Scots are doing actually pretty good. I lied right there. They have the entire coastline secure and allies. These guys are both their vassals. This one, which I believe, again, is a Viking nation, is doing okay. Wales looks like a mess, and the Vikings over in Wales have been destroyed by the Irish themselves. Not Mead, though. Mead hasn't done great, but it's all the other individual ones I think have done really, really good and kind of just, like, levied against them, which is kind of nice, seeing, like, an unpopular faction rising up. The bees are almost dealt with. Good, good, good. And we're boosting our influence up a little bit, giving us a bit more fame. I just want this to go down, because it's reducing my fame. It's reducing unit replenishment. Oh, it's also reducing the chance of us getting... Oh, I did not know that. Wow. That's pretty fucked, actually. It's reducing the chance of us getting units back into our pool. So I think we need to end this war with East Anglia pretty quickly, and then just have a couple turns of peace or something, you know? Have an entire episode dedicated to us just building up our forces, reforming the military, and preparing for, you know, an inevitable another war, obviously. But maybe we could just go to war with all my vassals and just say, fuck it. And just try and conquer it. I think that would be a hilarious part of the campaign. I don't know if we'd be literally able to do so, but we could give it a go. Oh, what the hell? Rightful inheritance. The King of Mercia is dead, and with his passing, we should have inherited the throne. However, Mercia have been suspiciously quiet and still remain independent from us. This is unacceptable. We must press the issue. I think we have to as well, because our influence is far too low to give this up. Mercia should be ours. We have to push the issue. Oh shit, we could be going to war with Mercia. Did the Mercian king die? I wonder where he died. Oh, he must have died here, maybe. Because that army is, like, depleted. But they did just win. Maybe they died trying to take this from them. War of Mercia could be here. That's hilarious. We also got our nice tech there for our better spearmen. Recruitment cost of spear infantry, but increases upkeep cost. I think we'll go for better swords. Again, there's no real civics I want. The extra trade bow is kind of nice. Not that we really need money. It's not like we're desperate or anything for cash, but I guess I'll pick it up nonetheless. You're a governor, so I guess we'll continue. Get a bit more of that thing up there. And Winchester is extremely happy as well, which is what we kind of want to keep it to. Could upgrade it again, but I don't think I have any other buildings, like interesting buildings unlocked at all. So I think we were just going to come in here. Conquer that. We could subjugate it. But again, yeah, I think I just want to wipe them out. They are Viking scum. They do still have their army, but that should go down. And what even is it? This could be like really annoying to try and keep. Oh, it's a church as well. So let's obviously convert it to our church and improve the farm. But actually, no, we'll leave a farm at that level for now. We also can recruit some more men down here now. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, even if we have the men, so we'll retrain them. So, oh, yeah, kind of cool now. A bit more head protection. And we finally got a few more infantry, but I want to kind of stick that in Alfred's army more than anything else. We should be able to also improve his spearmen. Nice. Oh, these guys are cool. The Earl Spearmen. They're cool. And everyone else with the upgrades as well. Yeah, this is a really solid army. If we improve our axes and probably get a bit more sword infantry, probably at the cost of our spears, maybe. Maybe just get rid of this one unit of archers. And then get, like, a unit of our elite infantry. That'd be pretty cool. Royal soldiers. Oh, that's tasty. Now, we're probably not going to get another one. Yeah, it's a 4% chance of these guys are planishing at the moment. So, no wonder. No wonder. Yeah, we just need to get this down, though. If we reduce our war attrition, our war further, we'll be getting soldiers in our kind of thing a lot quicker. I guess because, like, normally as a faction, like a much smaller faction, you'd be a lot less inclined to do all these battles. But because, you know, we are as big as we are, I wonder what Mercia are going to do. Well, they took that back as well, but they should be able to reclaim it anyway and wipe their army out and end this war. Yeah, but like as Wessex, we start off so big, so I never really... Yeah, there you go, they killed them. I never really start off in a situation where I'm like, oh, can I fight this war? Like, I've got so much land behind me, so many vassals behind me, that I can feel pretty cocky. What I think would be really interesting, and I hope does happen, is having more issues with... Oh my god, he's actually has a decent chance of winning, right? Is actually having, like, more interesting missions coming up of, like, trying to conquer. Like, so basically what we just saw with Mercia, but maybe with my vassals. So instead of just having all the vassals, like, on my side constantly, it'd be kind of cool to have, you know, the extra boost. Oh my god, what's this?
A true king leads from the front, by his deeds and noble example. By your hand, the people are united.
We formed
Joined
England?
at last in common cause. The annals of history will talk of your deeds in reverence of this great feat. All hail.
Are we the King of England now? That's awesome! So we've actually just gone ahead and won what the short-term victories. Obviously, we're going to continue on the campaign and carry on playing. So we actually have won the campaign in 3 turns. That's fucking, or 3 episodes. That's fucking hilarious. But I think I could have maybe have turned these off. But obviously, we're going to carry on going anyway.
My endeavors.
So are we
rewarded.
England now or what? It's because we probably inherit. No, we didn't even inherit Mercia. Oh, so we hit that. So your faction is now called the Anglo Saxons. Oh, so we've upgraded. So we haven't formed England yet, but we've hit our first kingdom title, right? So we've gone ahead and upgraded to the Anglo Saxons instead of Wessex anymore. So, oh my god, we get some crazy bonuses as Anglo Saxons. So we get more, we get the same amount of experience, but we get more public order. We get same aura size, but we get more influence, more unit morale, more loyalty, and better stuff. Then we've already had that, but actually we actually get more money. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Did anything else crazy happen? No, didn't. That's great. So we are now the Anglo Saxon Kingdom instead of Wessex. I guess yeah, there you go, Anglo Sax. That's awesome. I mean, we are pretty goddamn big if we take a look at it. Oh, Mercia did get vassalized by me. That's obviously why. They came into the fold and did that. No wonder. They bent the knee to their true king. And I think we're going to have to definitely declare war on some of our dudes. Maybe like over here in the tip. Because there's a lot of tin over here. There's abbeys over here and stuff. Brass would be kind of good to take. So we'll definitely look to take that. For a second, I was like, oh, have we formed England? But England's, I think, the last one. What do we even have to do to form England? Can we look? Objective, victory conditions. So we've already smashed the short one. So to get Long Kingdom, we need to take all the way up here and also take this. We'll soon will be under my control, which is very nice. And then, but we're obviously going for the ultimate victory, right? Yeah, we're definitely going for this one. I imagine, though, like, as all the other factions, it's much harder to get to this point in the campaign, right? Because you don't start off as big as Wessex does. So cool. Let's continue to go on and conquer. There's still plenty more conquering to go, and I think our vassals will have to come next at some point. But I want to get this war further down. That is for sure. So you're still unhappy. I'll probably wait till the abbey's built there. Again, you're quite unhappy as well. We could probably build another army over here. Another general possibly. And you're quite loyal as well. We do actually get more loyalty as well. So yeah, you could be another general over here. I don't think you're a very good commander if I'm not mistaken. I'll probably get zeal up. So he's a kind of a jack of all trades, yeah. You're not a very good commander because you're a coward. But if I boost up your zeal, you can be more of a public order. And your wife's also not great either. But if I get your zeal up, maybe you'll be able to keep this province happy. We are also building a church here as well. So our other armies are looking good. We're getting some good replenishment on our armies finally now. This looks good. And we also have a decent amount of money, so let's continue to look to upgrade. They can't really take that, I don't think, over here. So I guess we'll boost up the farms and also the pottery. And then as we continue to go in Wessex. Again, you guys could take the unhappiness, honestly. But I think just improving one of the farms or just upgrading to a trade wharf is good as well. And that's kind of all our cash this turn. Then, yeah, next turn we have plenty of food. So we probably will look to build up another full stack. And yeah, you've got the abbey building, which we'll wait for the abbey to be built. That's great now. I love the kingdom forming. Being able to go from, you know, West Seaxe, you know, because it kind of shows more of a progression of your empire, right? You aren't just going to be that faction forever. You're going to kind of go on to bigger and greater things. And what I'd love to be able to create your own, like, custom coat of arms and your own custom sigil. I think would be really awesome as well. Have you killed them yet? No, but you will kill them next turn. Perfect. And then we should be at peace, meaning like we can get our war further down. Because that's what we really want to happen, honestly. Guess. Oh yeah, you're actually down here, right? And we want to get happiness here. We have got the church built. We'll probably upgrade that church. Yeah, we'll probably upgrade the church. We could also upgrade this and get some more food production and trade, just kind of accumulating. You're a new governor as well, but I imagine you're over here. Oh, you're a land lover. Goddamn land lover. But we'll start working on the happiness over here. We'll get the church built, which should go, go a long way. And every single turn, I believe, occupation goes down as well, so they're not as unhappy. Inevitably, they will continue to go down and down and down.
We await your commands.
But yes, I guess we will just, end this turn, continue playing, and then once we've got our war further down, so we can, actually have it decently up, we can then go to war with the Vikings over here. Then once we've taken out the Vikings over on kind of the east coast, I think then we'll go to war with our vassals. Try and take out as many of them as possible. Try and just unite it under one faction. Because I think that's going to be the thing that will make this campaign more interesting. Is by just taking them off. There's a few... Oh my god, that faction is still there? Nice, we developed taverns as well, which will be great for public order in provinces up to the north, actually. Yeah, building like a tavern here would be great. I might even destroy this so I can build a tavern. Just to make cultures to happy quicker. Where did they go? They are still around here somewhere, right? Yeah, East Anglia are alive there, but I swear I just saw another one of the enemy factions. Am I at war with you? No, you're just rebels, right? But I'm not technically at war with you, right? If I'm not mistaken. If we go to our own diplomacy, we can see that. Yeah, we're just at war with the last East Anglia army, which is hopefully not going to sail away and be anything annoying. They do take attrition, so eventually they will be taken out. Your loyalty is a little bit questionable. I'm actually just going to pick up this priest. Just to help boost the loyalty, because what I would really not want to happen is a huge invasion, especially in this province, as it is one of my richest ones. So you want to kind of keep these guys happy, and we'll do so by improving that. And then probably improving the iron mine as well a little bit. Get that boosting up. Over in the rest of Wessex, we'll probably improve the church, right? Yeah. Let's improve the cathedral, would be kind of nice. That would be a feat for all to see. We do have the rest of our money as well to recruit some pretty decent units. Do we want to get any more? Probably get rid of like this unit of axemen. Recruit some more sword infantry in the army. Because this is like a nice like 5-man line of shield walls. We could probably even get rid of another unit of spears to pick up one of these more elite spears. I might do that as well. Because this is Alfred's army after all. And we can get some better cavalry as well. So probably definitely get rid of you at least. So maybe 2 fast cav, 2 light cav, it will be good. And that seems good. We have 1 really good infantry. You know, kind of the rest of the battle line is good. We'll probably get rid of you as well, actually, honestly. Oh, we don't have enough money. We can just pick up this other unit next turn, though. Because these warriors are good, but these are just obviously so much better. An extra 10 melee skill. And we still have some axes as well, which we can mess around with. 4 archers, maybe could do with like a catapult in that army or something. That seems good. But I mean, you know, Alfred's army, the Swine Array. That's kind of a crappy name. Like, the Lord. I don't know, if you guys have any good ideas for names. The Lord's Army. I mean, it's his, so it should be, oh, fucking, English is hard. English is hard. Oh, well, I'll just say it should be impossible or whatever. No, that's an annoying name. It's spelled Lord's wrong because it's his army. I don't know. God's will. No, we'll change it to God's will. I could spend, like, hours changing this. God's, is it like that? Whatever, I don't even care. I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. But we'll continue on. So we've done all our money. These provinces are still unhappy, but we're going to build a tavern here, which should really help out in Colchester. Where are you guys going? I want you to die so our war fervor just ends. They should also be taking attrition as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yes. They're MVPs. I think STRIX is going to be one of the factions I don't take out, because they're true MVPs of this. They really, really are. But I guess I'll start, because maybe we'll start our conquest in Cornwall. And then take out maybe Kent as well at the same time to make it hard. So we should be no longer at war. Nice, we have eliminated them and we have also gained some influence. That's going to be pretty huge, actually. Having influence will help us out a ton. What we got up to. It doesn't even show me what we got up to. We're up to 10 influence now. And we have 2 estates up here as well, which we can give out if anyone gets a little bit low. So yeah, we definitely are in a great situation now. Or maybe STRIX will be the faction we do go to war with first. And take them out. Because they are the biggest, so they would offer me the most fun of a challenge, right? Actually, maybe getting some zeal would be nice. Because zeal does also just help, you know, whatever region you're in. Does give, you know, a bit of public order. So it's kind of nice when you conquer stuff. But also, being able to move a lot further is great.
The men are ready to serve.
Oh, you are indeed. You got so many spears in your army, like so many. The war fervor should go down a ton now, but we're no longer in a war.
We will do our
I guess I will just improve everything here. Give them a bit of armor upgrades and stuff, because this army will always be useful. You're a governor, but you're an awful governor, you know that, because you're proud. But you are curious, so you are giving me some good research. I think I just actually probably prefer the zeal. Keep some happiness over here. Boost up the happiness a little bit, means we can improve the mines and stuff. Trade. Oh no, we definitely want to go and build that over in Colchester, right? The inn. Do we not have access to the inn? Or the tavern? That's where we just got one. I guess not. Or do one of these buildings go into a tavern? Well, these both make public order not great. Do we not get access to a tavern? I guess not. Why did we just research them? Yeah, I guess not. That's kind of annoying. I was looking forward to getting a really good happiness building. But I guess could we already have a church? Maybe we can't. So I guess maybe a garrison post. Garrison post does give us a bit of public order. It drains us some our money a little bit, but it's not like we're really struggling for cash anywhere. Again, if we just go over here as well. Definitely want to improve that. And we are slowly improving happiness as well over here. So yeah, improve the abbey.
The men have trained for this.
So now, where do we go? We have no enemies. I mean, as we said, we're always going to let our war fervor go down. So we actually get some replenishment on our forces. But where do we go? That is the question. I think our vassals is going to be our #1 priority. I've actually leveled up, so did I just improve something here? They were already going. I just boosted something up here. Let's save the money and we want to build something up here. Yeah, exactly right here. Yeah, you guys can't get a tavern either, right? No, you can't. Oh no, because only market towns. Yeah, it's only market towns, and these are great halls. Okay, yeah, sorry. I had a brain fart there for a second. What do you do? A little bit more happiness, but this place is pretty happy. But again, I don't know, you guys are very happy actually. Let's put like a garrison post here. I think garrison posts are just really useful, especially if we're about to have a lot of internal wars. So someone like this can build a tavern. Yeah, this place can build a tavern because it's a market grand exchange. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But because of that, because we are needing more units, I probably should start mustering up our second army. So yeah, you definitely need that. We have plenty of axemen to actually use. We don't have any archers as well. Wow, that's... I mean, we don't really need them, but still. And I guess some horses as well would be good. That's all our cash for the main... Yeah, but we also have 3 more we can build. Probably just pick up more infantry and then transfer some of these spears over to our general. Yeah, that seems good. And hopefully our war fervor will go down quite a lot now. We're no longer at war. You want a marriage? Who are you? You're actually really good. Oh yeah, you want to marry her? No, you're not marrying my daughter, Mercia. Because the thing is, Mercia, don't tell anyone, but I'm actually going to come kill you at some point in the future. This could be my undoing as well, right? If all of a sudden we just start killing everyone. Because we're not going to hit the next tier of our victory conditions. Because we're going to be taking land we technically already own. By taking out our vassals. I mean, I've made this executive decision, but... Oh, that's actually rebels. Oh, okay. Army options. Oh, this is kind of cool. Reduce spending will give us less morale, but more upkeep. Improve morale for 5 turns. More campaign movement range, but less melee skill. Less campaign movement range, but more experience per turn. Ooh, that's kind of nice, you know. Getting the extra experience on our troops. I'm going to do that. Push them harder, yeah. Push them harder. 20. Oh, loads of factions being killed. Good thing is, though, that you're still over here. Oh, if only I didn't push them harder, right? Alfred could have gone ahead and taken these guys out. But, you know, I'd rather them getting better experience. Like, better these guys are, the better our force will fight.
Our foes' days are numbered.
Especially when the other armies do come our way. Yeah, extra movement range on you would be perfect. You can actually hit up here now, which is great. Especially when the Norman invasions come towards the end and the rest of the Viking invasions. I guess we will just pick up any swords we can get our hands on, and any archers we can get our hands on, and any horses we can get our hands on. Yeah, but that seems like a good army besides all the spears we have, but we can slowly remove that out. Factions declaring war over in Ireland. God, Ireland is just a mess of factions trying to fight one another. I'm actually a little bit scared now. We are actually, for the first time, touching... You know, they've killed most of my vassals, actually. No, they haven't. Or have they? I don't know. But we are, for the first time, actually touching the Welsh. So we probably maybe should deploy an army up there. But again, I don't think that's going to stop me doing anything. I think we are. Yeah, here we go. So we can put a mint. That would be pretty nice. A guild hall. Better trade, but people will be a lot unhappy. We'd also obviously build that tavern I was talking about. And where are you? Middlesex, right? Yes. So yeah, London. What do we want here? A mint would be really nice. And what does the mint upgrade into? A treasury. So it gives us a lot more money. But we kind of don't need money. We have enough land and stuff. A royal guild. An ale house would give us some unit morale. Oh, unit morale, that's hilarious. I don't know if these are anything too crazy. But I think we'll go ahead and just lean towards maybe the guild. No, actually, maybe the tavern. Maybe just having people happy is just quite nice. And we can always get these on the next upgrade. Actually, no, fuck it. We'll go for the mint. We will mint the coin. And yeah, our war fervor is going down, but very slowly. The border wars is up at 99. Like, how do I reduce that, man? How do I reduce that? And Alfred will kill that army, which is great. European culture. Is culture happy in now? Yes, it is indeed. And the garrison post is building, which should hopefully provide them with a solid defense against any invaders. Because what that provides an extra 2 units of spearmen, unit of swords, and a unit of javelins. That's a decent army. Plus the garrison. I'm sure he'll be more than capable of taking out the enemy. You're happy now as well, and you've got your abbey building as well. Over here, we've got a lot of abbeys building. We probably should build up some extra forces there as well. We've spent a lot of time building up infrastructure within the Empire, I think. And we'll be in a very good situation. So yeah, I'm going to put it to you guys to decide what vassal we take out. And if we do, I think we do take out vassals because it'll make the campaign harder and more interesting. And kind of bring more land into us. I guess Seaxe might be the first target because they're the biggest. So if we take them out, then we could be in a very good situation. But what could happen is if we suddenly declare war on one of our own vassals, all the other vassals could be like, oh shit, we're going to war now, and break away as well. Especially the ones who don't maybe like me as much. So nice, we have the extra tradable stuff. What does a market cross do? Be nice to see, unfortunately we can't. Oh, road development. That's pretty crazy. 9 turns for that. Do we want to wait 9 turns for that? Or would we rather get better infantry? I think because we are about to go to war with... Well, not about to, but we will next episode go to war with one of our vassals. As long as you guys want us to do that. I think that'll be a good idea. Getting good enemy movement range down here is also pretty nice. Maybe even improve the garrison could be a good idea. Probably build a church here, just to keep this region happy. Not that this region's going to ever suffer, really, but having just a church here is kind of good. And just give us some good money. And maybe even just upgrading this to a better... Takes up a bit more food, but we have plenty of food. And, you know, to compensate, we'll build up another farm there. Maybe another farm somewhere else as well. Maybe upgrade this to a better farm down in Winchester.
My men yearn to prove themselves.
Yeah, hopefully you do. And you guys are really happy now. It's such a big province. Yeah, you've got lots of improvements going on there. Cool, cool, cool. So let's go ahead and use Alfred to smash this little rebellion that rose up. Sword right through the stomach. Perfect. Finding my mark. Sending him to the dirt. Back to whence you came, fool. And we'll just occupy it. No need to do anything too crazy. Nice. Well, war fervor has gone down a lot more. So we know now we no longer suffer from our units in our replenishment pool getting absolutely ruined. So because of that, we should be pretty well off. Recruitment cost and upkeep cost is actually really nice, but I don't think we kind of need that, honestly. Why did I ever put a point in scribe for Alfred? I honestly don't know. Did I mean to do that? Did I mean to do that? I guess I did. Maybe I meant to hit bard and hit that. Or was it just automatically there? I feel like I did that, and I don't know why. I must have done it by mistake. And it's just me being an idiot. Because, yeah, 10 governorship doesn't help. It only helps if you govern stuff. Whereas this is kind of good. But what do we want? So, quartermaster is pretty much maxed out. The extra movement range would be nice, but I don't think we desperately need it. I wouldn't mind just picking up some other stuff. The replenishment is kind of cool. Just means that Alfred can constantly fight several battles. But I also like the idea of boosting up his melee skill for his commanding unit. And then boosting up the entire armies. Because if we get this up, his entire army will have plus 15 melee attack. Which is crazy. And also the skill for his unit. Like, his unit will just be impenetrable. So I think we'll go ahead and start working on champion now. Improving his commanding and bodyguard unit. Because, you look at that. Oh my god, his melee skill is 87. That is awesome. That is so cool. 87 and 45 melee defense. 45 melee defense is normal, but he has a much higher shield as well. And his armor is a little bit higher as well. That's cool. I dig that a lot. This army is still replenishing and pairing. I mean, if we were to go to war with Seaxe, which wouldn't be too crazy. All their armies are northwards of us, right? They have an army over here. No, that's not even them. That's someone else. Yeah, so their only armies are up here somewhere. No, where the fuck are their armies? Oh, they're coming back home. So we could just kind of send one army, like this army, up northwards to take out these provinces. Just takering town to town to town. As there is only one walled city. Yeah, there's only one walled city up here at Norwich. And then Alfred and this army can just be taking down the coastline, and Alfred coming down and swimming up there. Yeah, we could definitely take them out, I think. And it would be interesting because they have 2 full stacks, so that could be a lot of fun to mess around with. Where are you? You guys are unhappy still. Just, oh, occupation, because we took this, right? Yeah. That's a shame. But the garrison post is almost done there. And I guess because we... We don't have any money now, yeah. I was going to say, I guess because we want to take these guys out, we should probably move over. But yeah, I look at this. Getting our spears back with a 50% chance every turn definitely has gone up. And hopefully our war fervor just continues to go down. The border war thing hasn't gone down at all, though, yet. So I don't mind seeing that being decreased. But yeah, I think STRIX is our going to be our target right here. They're our biggest vassals. We take them out. We take a lot of land for ourselves. And if anyone else wants to not go to war with them, then I can take them out. I don't really want my influence to be lowered. And even though that we are pretty high, but it's only 500 gold. We'll pay him off. Tell him to bog off somewhere. Another Viking navy coming across, as we do see what looks like kind of the tip of the Netherlands. Or France. That'd be Netherlands like around... Yeah, no, that's France, obviously, and the Netherlands is a lot more over. I think we're just boosting up our bard skill rather than this governor. Same over here as well. Just bard. Give her extra 1 happiness. It definitely adds up. Even though this province is actually fairly happy now. I guess we'll improve the trade jetty as well. And then the rest of our money will be going on forming up a small army for this guy. So we'll pick up 2 spears probably and a couple axes. Boost us up to the limit of our levies, but it's fine. With 4 soldiers, we should be able to conquer the majority of this land. And if we need to recruit more, we can.
The men have trained.
Oh god, what were we missing out on? We're missing out on a unit here. How weird. How weird indeed. What do we want here? Do we want some better cavalry maybe? I wouldn't mind obviously another unit of better swords, but I guess we'll just leave this for now. Until we get access to maybe another unit of swords. 21% chance of them replenishing now. And our thing is going down. Not that our border war is going down at all. If it doesn't go down at all, that's kind of annoying. Knowledgeable. My heir is getting knowledgeable. What does that give him? 2 influence and also 2 command. Nice. His command's actually almost full. And we haven't really done much to it. I'll take that all day long though. So nice, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here then. Our provinces are almost happy. Our empire is very glorious. We are now the Anglo Saxon. But I think next episode we start declaring war on our vassals. We start taking them out. These guys will immediately not join me in my war. And then I think we just obviously take out STRIX first. And then maybe Kent and then these guys. I'll probably keep a few of these vassals like around. And then I think we get a war with this big clump of Vikings right here, and then we go to war with Mercia, and then the Welsh, or the Welsh first before Mercia, because that could be a useful ally in the war against the Welsh. But yeah, we will conquer all of this. Like, I want to form England and have, you know, a decent amount of territory with maybe the Welsh territory included. Our armies are replenishing as well, building up strength. You know, having 2 full stacks should be enough. I mean, Alfred himself could probably slay any foe that comes up against him. But cool, I'm going to wrap up the episode here. Our warfare is going down, which is very, very nice. Make sure to go ahead and drop a like and a comment if you guys enjoyed this. And let me know what you want to see next on the channel, whether it's more battles, more campaign, or just whatever. Also, let me know your opinion on us declaring war on our vassals. I'd be very, very interested in finding out what you guys have to say on the matter. And I guess I will see you guys in the next one.